Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women of all ages. Nah, I'm just kidding. Welcome to Team Ion presents SOCOM US Navy SEALs. This is Darius, and I'm recording this off the back of the episode that I just recorded, which was where we dealt with the Ritter Rouge, because I have some quiet time at home, and I felt like keep recording. But this episode will be released the day after that one, but obviously you won't know that until you start watching this, so never mind. I feel very awkward when I say that. Anyway, we're going to Congo. There we go, it's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Or just Congo, I guess. That guy you just saw is Magnus, and he's one of the leaders of this organization, and you actually defeat him or kill him in the second mission. In the third mission, there is no leader that you have to defeat.
The Congolese government has requested our aid, team. A new mercenary organization calling themselves Preemptive Strike have established a base of operations deep in the jungle. They are recruiting European strong arms and are actively stockpiling weapons and ammunition. We are concerned about this new threat, but we need more information regarding their agenda and future plans. Infiltrate their camp, destroy targets of opportunity, and gather as much intel as possible.
Yes, this is a rescue slash... I mean, not a rescue. The next one's a rescue. This is a information gathering and also demolition mission.
The Congolese jungle is dense and isolated, making it the perfect hiding place for illegal endeavors. Intel on the Preemptive Strike mercenaries is essentially non-existent, but we can assume that they are up to no good. The Congolese government is supportive of our efforts to investigate this threat, so use your skills to gather as much intel as possible and eliminate this terrorist stronghold.
The game just calls them mercenaries, I think, or maybe just mercs.
The following primary objectives must be completed for a successful mission. Objective 1. Disable communications. Objective 2. Obtain intel. Objective 3. Destroy ammunition stockpiles. Objective 4. Eliminate all threats.
And unlike the other missions, you can't just or some other missions, you can't just ignore these ones. So we'll go with our usual arrangement. The M4A1 silenced. One member of the team. Oh, this is a very powerful but very loud sniper rifle. When I first did this mission, I gave all of my team that. But it was so loud. Anyway, as you can see, we all have satchels because, like I said, this is a demolition mission, and we will be destroying stockpiles of ammunition. We also have C4. Not entirely... Oh, that's to plant on the radio tower, I think, that we have to destroy, but you don't necessarily have to do it that way. So, yeah. Let's give Jester his sniper rifle. And away we go. There's a lot less water to deal with in these three missions. And in the three missions in the next chapter after that, there's no water at all because it's all in Turkmenistan, and I mean, I don't know how. Okay, I have to eat my words. We do have to insert via the water, but the next mission is sort of a canyon along a riverbed, and the next mission after that is deep in the jungle.
Focus primarily on the Merc's communications tower. Your secondary target is their ammunition dump. Any other targets of opportunity that present themselves are authorized. Remove any remaining threats.
Oh, well, we just missed that dialogue, sorry. But anyway, sorry about that. Carefully recon the habits of the mercenaries and proceed only when the area is clear. All the mercenaries turn their backs to you. Well,
I'll take it from here. Tango neutralized.
Duh.
I think they suspect something, sir. Scratch one, Tango.
Doesn't matter if they suspect something. We'll just do the whole hide.
Hostile sighted. 12 o'clock. Dropped him. Tango sighted. 12 o'clock. Hostile killed.
There is one enemy in this particular mission called the Cook, and he is a cook. So he's actually very liberal with his use of his assault rifle. Not sure what type of weapon he was using. Sorry, I went into a bit Sheriff of Nottingham, Robin Hood Men in Tights there. But
Hostile sighted.
yeah.
7 o'clock. There's your hostile. 7 o'clock.
I've never heard him say "there's your hostile" before.
Tango sighted. 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. See, the game does call them mercenaries. Sorry, I was trying to lock onto him, but well, I suppose it's not a lock on, but anyway.
Hostile neutralized.
This is actually a lot quieter approach than how I normally do it. Normally I just run and gun this level. But yeah, it's dark. The sky seems abnormally.
Shack is secure. Good. Get back on patrol, and I'll send someone to relieve you in an hour.
That didn't sound German to me. It sounded more Irish actually. But yeah, it did say they were European and not from a specific country. There's no foliage here to give us cover, but I'm hoping that if we sneak around from the back, we can avoid taking the big obvious route, which will probably get us killed. We have the high ground. You can use your satchel on the... I almost fainted because I thought it wasn't recording. I wouldn't have actually fainted.
Tango spotted. 11 o'clock. Tagged him.
Honestly, having these fine gentlemen with me, it makes it a breeze. But yeah, we're just being careful, doing our due diligence. Anyway, as I was saying, you can place your satchel on the comms tower in order to do it, but it pretty much lets everyone know that you're here. So the best thing to do, if you can...
Tango spotted. 12 o'clock.
I just stand to get in position for that one. Is to just shoot the radio. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. And it's very similar.
Tango spotted. 3 o'clock.
It's very similar to the radio in the first mission.
Primary objective complete.
Now this is where we go information gathering. You see, we could have placed our satchel in there, and there would even be a unique animation where it gets destroyed, but that's alright. We don't need it. Yeah, that lit up area there, that's where the cook is, and he's a very much a spray and pray kind of guy, I think, is what you'd call it in if this were Call of Duty. And for some reason, I think he always seems to be aware of where you are. I'm not sure if they just gave him really good observation.
Everything looks clear, sir. Tango's moving, sir. All right. Return to your patrol. Report back when you're finished.
I'm just going to pop a save state. Can't be too careful. That last save state really saved our bacon last mission.
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock.
And you haven't managed to kill him yet. Oh, there we go. Now we're in the open. Although maybe my guys actually killed the cook, in which case there is some, looks like there is some stuff here, so maybe they did. Oh, no, actually maybe this is the wrong area. No, I'm second guessing myself. There is actually something cooking out there, so it makes sense that the cook was here.
Primary objective complete.
Or maybe it's that building there. Unless that's it. Actually,
We've gathered intel on the Marine hostages and their current location.
Yes, that is where the cook will be.
Good find, Commander. We'll discuss it when you get back. Continue on mission.
Enemy sighted, 11 o'clock high. That's a hit.
Enemy sighted. 1 o'clock.
Scratch one enemy.
I'm gonna pop a save state. I wonder if, you know, sometimes...
Enemy sighted, 1 o'clock.
Sometimes in video games they might make a character who's, you know, just there, just because he's like a team mascot or something. That is, the...
Enemy sighted, 11 o'clock. One less bad guy.
We'll never know if that was the cook or not.
Dropped him.
Although he is in the cook's area, so we can assume it was probably him. And you'll reload. We do actually need to clear the entire area of mercenaries before we can win the mission, so we do. It is required. It's good that we're clearing house. Why am I proning?
Tango spotted. He's moving. Enemy sighted. He's... Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
Nice. Suppose it's not the best military tactic to just suddenly start scanning the environment when you're not sure if everyone's dead.
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock.
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
Target neutralized.
Yeah, they're probably coming this way because they heard the gunshots from that first guy, the first person who opened fire. Anyone in that tower? No? There will be a lot of towers in the next mission. And the Marines that they mentioned, there are 3 Marines in that mission that you have to rescue, and if any of them get killed, mission over. And the sort of prison little tiny shack that they've built to house them, it's best to leave them in undercover, but with Jester and Spectre guarding them while you go and clear this cave complex that's full of enemies. Because if you take Jester and Spectre with you and you try to take the Marines with you, generally they get killed because the mercs will fire on them before they shoot you, and they have no way of defending themselves. And also, if you leave them unguarded, generally a patrol will come and kill them all. I don't know whether I got him or not. And it is entirely possible that I was just running into fire. Anyway, this is
Secondary objective complete.
one of the ammunition dumps that we have to destroy.
Sir, area clear.
Nice.
Secondary objective complete.
That just means the area for the ammunition dump. It doesn't mean the entire area. if one of your teammates was incapacitated, and you place the charges, you have to actually move their body out of the blast zone, because obviously when you're incapacitated, okay, when you're incapacitated, you're not actually dead, because no one on your team dies in this story.
Sir.
At least not until you do that.
Secondary objective complete.
See, there you go. Oh wait, it doesn't actually say you have to move their bodies, but you do, because technically they're not dead. So yeah. And you're gonna see a really not very well rendered animation of an explosion, but you know, this was 2002. They only had PlayStation 2 level graphics to deal with, or basic computers, so yeah. Let's get back on the beaten track. Actually, no, we have to go there to prevent their escape, so let's go this way. Because they will try to retreat once those satchels go off. It's not a good sign when Kahuna raises his weapon and you don't actually know where the enemy is. Unnecessary shot for the unnecessary shot god. As I said, it's not very well rendered, but whatever. And now the mercs
Primary objective complete.
will try to escape,
Enemy spotted. He's
and
munitions destroyed, sir.
Command, the munitions.
fight like demons! One of them did have a
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
grenade launcher, or
He's hit.
so yeah. Well, that was nearly a disaster, but we're all alive. And we didn't get to hear what the HQ dialogue was, but oh well.
Retreat!
Those grenade launching guns, I'm not sure what to call them, but they really, if they get a good hit on you, it's usually game over. Even though that person said retreat and it sounded close, he might not necessarily be here. In fact, it might be an idea to have Jester and Spectre covering that area, so if anyone goes by the road and they'll run into them, and I can go forward with Boomer and try and get any stragglers. This may doom us all. Pop a save state just in case. Could be that he's in that tower and he just doesn't have the artificial intelligence come down. Although I imagine if he was in the tower, he would be firing on us by now, so... Boomer, what do your elves' eyes see?
Enemy sighted. 11 o'clock.
There we go. Hiding behind a tree.
Primary objective
So that's it.
complete.
100% completion.
Mission successful. The mercenaries underestimated you. Unfortunately, we underestimated them as well. I'll fill you in when you get back.
Following your lead.
Nice. A 100% stealth rating, even though we did get spotted several times. Oh well, nice B. I wonder if we'll ever get an A. I'm a B+ player. I think there was a wrestler who went by that name. If anyone
You
knows
and
me,
your
they
men
know
are
I like
consummate
wrestling.
professionals, Commander. We are certain that no mercenaries escaped the area to warn their comrades at their main encampment deeper in the jungle. Until we know the precise location of this camp, stay ready. When the orders come down, you will need to move out fast.
And that's a mission for another day. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. For Team Ion, this is Darius, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.